Zach Bodenstein with Mississauga Steelheads forward Angus MacDonell, also an NHL Draft prospect for this upcoming draft this summer. And I just want to clear the air before we actually start. It is MacDonell. It's not McDonald. How many people have butchered that one over the years?
Yes, it's MacDonell. You're one of the first people that's actually gotten it right. So every away arena is usually McDonald or MacDonald or something like that.
That's great. So on the broadcast, I've been calling you Angus Beef. I said it like one time. Do you have a nickname, or is that the first time you've ever heard that? What do the boys call you?
No, I get Angus Beef a lot, but the guys in the room, they all call me Goose or Macker. Coaches call me Macker, and then all the boys call me Goose.
Okay, so we'll stick with that one on the broadcast. Now, you grew up in Toronto, the GTA. Must be nice playing for your hometown team now. I think your style kind of complements the way Mississauga wants to play, a nice 200-foot game. Have you felt that transition was easier based on the way that you play?
Yeah, I definitely think the way we play here in Mississauga complements my game style. When I was in Sarnia, I was playing a little bit of a different role, but definitely the way the coaches have brought me in here and brought me into this new role, I've really loved my time here so far.
So you're spotting a little bit of a black eye right now. You got that in Windsor with a fight with Dionisio. Has that always been a part of your game as well? Because we know that you like to bring the feistiness. Has that started from a young age, or did you kind of develop that when you got into junior?
No, I've always had that since I've been growing up. I used to, when I was playing minor hockey in Toronto, I used to get suspended a lot. So it's always been part of my identity as I've been growing up, and bringing that into my game here in Mississauga, I thought has really helped me.
I saw you after the game a couple of weeks ago, and I joked with you, and I said, are you ever going to stop scoring? And you said, I hope not. Hasn't stopped yet. What's gone into this recent surge of yours? Because you look like, I wouldn't say a different player because you've been playing well the whole time, but the results are starting to come for you. So what do you think has been the difference?
Yeah, I definitely think a big part of it is opportunity, getting a huge opportunity to play top minutes and on the power play and stuff. And then also the players around me have just been able to find me in open areas, and I definitely give a lot of credit to my teammates. They've been able to find me all over the ice, and I've been capitalizing, which is super nice.
So I did mention that the NHL Draft is coming up. You're eligible. You were on the North American Central Skater list. What are you looking forward to in terms of fine-tuning your game leading up to the draft? Is there anything you're working on leading up to that?
Yeah, I definitely think there's a ton of things that I need to work on day in and day out to get better, to eventually make it to the next level. And one of the things we've been working on constantly is face-offs. Me and Jeff, we work on face-offs almost after every practice. It was something I wasn't doing a ton in Sarnia, where I was playing the wing. So just getting back used to playing the middle, and face-offs is a huge part of the game now. So I definitely think getting better at that every single day will really help my game.
Yeah, Luke Nisa told me the same thing before this year. I think you guys have the same mentality where you pride yourselves on 200-foot games, and obviously draws are a huge part of that. What else do you think in your mind goes into a 200-foot game when you're, I guess, analyzing yourself in your own game?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a combination of a bunch of different things, but definitely being able to play in the D zone, play against other teams' top lines. And if you can play against other teams' top lines, you're going to find yourself out in a lot of key situations. So being on the defensive side of pucks is a huge part of the 200-foot game for myself.
So a lot of people might not know this, but you're also a really good lacrosse player. I want to ask you, number one, are you going to be playing lacrosse this upcoming summer? And number two, how do you balance the two if you are?
Well, last summer was the last summer that I played lacrosse. I won't be playing lacrosse this summer. I just when I got home from Sarnia last year, I played high school lacrosse. I was fortunate enough to play high school lacrosse, but I'm not going to play any junior lacrosse or any of that this summer, just purely focusing on hockey for the next couple of years here.
So no recreational lacrosse even?
No.
All right, Angus. Well, thanks so much for your time, and keep up this hot streak. You guys are looking great out there, and best of luck going forward.
Yes, thanks a lot, Zach.